Hello everyone and welcome to the news. My name is Abigail Allen and today I am going to be discussing constructivism in a science classroom. Why should constructivism be utilized in a science classroom, you may ask? Well, constructivism encourages hands-on activities, which is a great way for students to learn how to do their own experiments and learn things about our natural world and other things that you may include with science. Students are engaged fully and are able to build skills in forming their own hypothesis and performing their own investigations and experiments. Constructivism helps students to reach higher levels of understanding beyond just simple recall like a multiple choice test would. The experiences help learners to engage in the learning process and be willing to take responsibility of their own education. And last, new knowledge is based upon prior experiences and understanding when using constructivism, which is important in a science classroom. Who contributed to the constructivist theory, you might ask? Well, Lev Vygotsky started this theory in the early 1900s, but the Communist Party ended up delaying this until after he was already dead, so Jeremy Bruner took over his research and finished off the constructivist theory. There are many different ways that constructivism can be fused in with Gagné's model of instruction, but here is just one. First off, in order to gain the students' attention. For this, you can have the students build something and then look at what the other students have built and compare it to theirs. This can be done out of Play-Doh, out of building blocks, out of Legos, it doesn't matter. But although the material is the same, each child will do something different because they are different people. Next, informing learners of the objective. Have students design possible objectives based on the content and then discuss and decide what objective that they want to have for their learning. This puts the students in charge of their objective and not the teacher putting in charge of their objective and instruction. Third, stimulating recall of prior learning. Have students brainstorm what they know about the subject, then compose a short description of their opinions and conceptions of the subject. This can also be done in a KWL format for younger students. Presenting the stimulus. Divide the students into groups and then have them each become experts in a portion of the new content that is going to be taught and have them briefly describe what they learned, which means that they will teach each other what they have learned. Providing learning guidance. Have the students fill out a template of notes while they are researching their topic. This way, you are guiding the students in what they need to learn and what they need to share and not just having them research willy-nilly. Elicit performance. Students will look back on their description of the subject from the recall portion of this and then compare it to what they know now, adding new items that they have learned as well as expanding on what they already had. Providing feedback. Students can use programs such as Quizlet, USA Test Prep, and other technology tools in order to gain immediate feedback on the accuracy of their answers, gain new information on the topic, and gain an opportunity for self-reflection and an expanse of knowledge. Assessing performance. In order to assess using the constructivist style, you can embed questions in all the activities, including the individual and the group activities. This also assesses all of the learners. Enhancing retention and transfer. Provide real-world examples and questions to create a connection that can help enhance better understanding within your students. A real-world example of constructivism in a science classroom happened in my A&P class in high school. We had to dissect a cat our second semester, and so for that, the teacher demonstrated proper techniques on how to use a scalpel and stuff like that, but we had the freedom in our pairs to go through and skin the cat and find all of its muscles, and even one group had a pregnant cat, so we got to see basically dead baby cat fetuses. That's kind of disgusting, but it was really cool to be able to explore on our own while dissecting the cat and learning all about the muscles and all of the tendons and stuff that are inside, because cats are similar to humans in that way. So we got to look at the latissimus dorsi and even the skull. It was pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. See y'all next time on the news.